Hello, everyone. Well, once again, I'm in my room. It's late at night, and I'm thinking to myself the same questions that all of you may have. Some of you would say, okay, we have shorters going against us, we have PP, people trying to sell profit. PP is basically, they call it private placement investors. So, private placement investors are allowed to purchase Ltcn at NAV prices. So, for example, let's just say 3 or 4 months ago, Ltcn's NAV was approximately $4 to $6. And now, when Ltcn is at $15 and they sell it, they can still make double their profit. And if these profit trimmers are going to continue to sell at these prices and make double or triple profit, along with the shorters trying to short this stock, then some of you are thinking we might be screwed. And we might be stuck at a certain price and not be able to sell off, and then you're screwed. Well, I'm letting you know right now, you're not really screwed. Because first of all, Grayscale is going to try to apply for ETFs. It will probably not happen this cycle, but it will probably happen next cycle where BCHG and Ltcn can turn into ETFs, right? So when they turn into ETFs, what happens is all the premium goes away, and now Ltcn will basically be at that price. And the NAV price ratio is LTC price multiplied by 0.084. So if LTC is $100, then LTCN NAV will be at $8.40. Excuse me. Just trying to clear my throat. So in the last two cycle run, LTC has gone up to $400 or $500, right? So you know that LTCN's NAV was approximately 4 to 5 times of $8.40. That means it was around $32 to $42. So let's say if you get completely screwed and you're waiting for a price and Ltcn, all your shares that you have doesn't sell off. But if it turns into an ETF, then you still have a very good chance in making your money, and you also get long-term capital gains on tax, right? So now let's pretend that you have an average cost of $15 a share and you have 10,000 shares and it doesn't sell off. And next thing you know, LTCN completely drops down to $5 a share, $4, $3, whatever it is. I would continue to buy in. And if you buy in another 10,000 shares at, let's say, $5, right? So if you average $5 and $15, so now you'll be at 20,000 shares with a average cost of $10 a share, right? So if you have an average of $10 per share at $20,000, the question is, do you believe that LTC in the next cycle can hit $1,000? Or either the next two cycles? Let's say if it does hit $1,000. If it hits $1,000, then just imagine your 20K shares. Because if LTC hits $1,000, then you multiply it by 0.084, then it's going to be $84. $84 a share. And you have 20,000 shares. So I'm going to get 20,000 shares times by, 20,000 shares times by $84. So we know that 10,000 shares times by $84, let me see, that should be 840,000. So 840,000 times by 2 should be 1,680,000. Okay? I'm just doing all of this in my head. So you can correct me if I'm wrong. So basically, if you had 20,000 shares at an average cost of $10, then you will have put in $200,000 into Ltcn. And if you truly believe that LTC is not going away and it's going to eventually hit $1,000, then you minus 1,680,000 by $200,000, then that should give you basically over 1,400,000 and $1,480,000, right? Before tax. So this is before tax. So whatever long-term tax is, then you can calculate that. And I'm pretty sure that you'll still have well over $1 million in profit. And even if LTC only reaches $500, because it's been there before, and it turns into an ETF, then now you just get half of the $1,480,000. That should be $730,000 profit. So you can still make a good amount of money even if LTC is $500. Because crypto, LTC isn't going anywhere. Because LTC was one of the first altcoins that was developed after Bitcoin, right? And I'm just using LTC as an example because I don't remember the BCHG to BCH ratio. So that's why don't sell out at a loss. Do not sell out at a loss. And keep your shares as is, and you wait for the ETF approval, and eventually you're going to make money. You are going to make money out of this. So that's why I'm telling you, don't be a paper hand and start selling when you see it go down, but only sell when you know you are at a profit, at the very least. And then when the bear run comes and LTCN is down at $5 a share or $6 a share, you can buy in big. And when it turns into an ETF, you just wait for LTC to pop again in the next cycle, and you can make a grip of money. That's why do not be afraid. Trust in the process. And if this sounds reasonable to you, then follow through. Once again, I'm going to let you know this is not financial advice. It's just a guy making a video almost at midnight because I'm just trying to help you all remain stable and confident in what you put your money into, even though you did not know why you put your money into it. But by listening to my video, you should know more about these trusts and crypto to the point where you can be confident and leave your money in there until it pops. So I hope this video has been beneficial to you and you can share it to any other person that you know is scared about LTC and LTCN right now. And you can just give them confidence. They just have to wait. You just have to be patient and wait. And eventually you will be able to reap your benefits in one way or another. So once again, not financial advice, and I hope that this helps. Please subscribe or give a like or either share this video with others so the word can get out there so then we can all unite together, not sell, and then add to our shares so that the premium can go up even higher. All right, I think I've made a long enough video for you all. And please make sure you get as many people to watch this as possible. So this is once again Dan Inspiration, just giving you a little motivation. Good night.